Sister Wives Season 19 premieres this Sunday, September 15th, exclusively on TLC at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm going to keep you up to date with all the teasers, exclusives, all the Sister Wives talk leading up to the premiere. On premiere day, I'll have a special video. And the day after the premiere airs, which will be Monday, September 16th, right here on this channel, I will have you covered with a full episode recap. Look, I can assure you, I promise you, it is going to be slam-packed, full of explosive details and highly entertaining. So I hope you subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button below this video if you have not already. Janelle Brown recently sat down with people to discuss some very, very serious and sensitive topics. While mental health is a very serious, real, and important topic to discuss, I do understand and respect that some people are triggered and don't like to hear this type of stuff. So just let me give you a little trigger warning. We are about to discuss the things Janelle recently talked about in her interview with People regarding Garrison and his passing. If that is something that triggers you, I love you for clicking on this video. I appreciate it, but I do have other content you can go watch. People exclusively reported Sister Wives Janelle Brown had no idea Garrison was struggling before his passing. Never expected this in an all-new exclusive. He didn't ever express any kind of extreme sad feelings. In fact, he was very funny, very upbeat. He had a career path that he was excited about. Janelle tells People of her son Garrison 6 months after his passing. When Janelle and Cody's son Garrison passed in March, she and the rest of the world were left in shock. Speaking exclusively with People, the Sister Wives star Janelle, 55, opens up about that devastating day and why she was blindsided by Garrison's heartbreaking passing. We just had no idea that he was in that place, Janelle tells People, adding that substance abuse likely played a role in his state of mind before his passing, but he didn't ever express any kind of extreme sad feelings. In fact, he was very funny, very upbeat, she adds. He had a career path that he was excited about. He had a life. He had friends. On March 5th, Garrison was found in his home in Arizona. At the time, Lieutenant Charles Hernandez of the Flagstaff Police Department told People that officers responded to a report of a passing inside a home and confirmed that Garrison's brother Gabriel had discovered Mr. Brown deceased. Officials later ruled this manner as a suicide. Janelle says she and her family members never had any idea that it would go this way, noting that there weren't any obvious warning signs and Garrison frequently spoke to family. Towards the end of his life, she says her son checked in with his loved ones, had adopted another cat, and felt really excited about his career prospects. We actually were having conversations. He had all the resources that he could have needed. She recalls, this was just such a shock. We never expected this. I really actually had sort of thought like, okay, maybe he's finally starting to get his momentum, she adds. It's hard in your 20s to find your path, and I was really excited, so it was such a shock because there was just no indication at all. The TLC star, the Sister Wives star, that is, who will return to TLC screens for Season 19 on Sunday, September 15th, also believes a lot of young men his age suffer from mental health issues that never get addressed. We should be speaking more, especially about mental health for men, and that there's no shame in getting help and seeking help, she says. We just had no idea. This was just such a shock to us. Now Janelle and her family members do real check-ins whenever they connect. We're very real and we assess, she explains. Life situations come up and we're always like, okay, so what about mental health? We actually say the words and we wait to hear what's really happening. No, just kind of gloss over it. I think we're definitely putting more stock in mental health in our family. Still, Janelle acknowledges there wasn't much more she could have done as a mother to prevent this tragedy. I don't know what we could have done differently, she says. We were definitely, and I would encourage everybody to be that way, we were having real conversations with him. We were offering resources. We were always talking to him. We were loving him. All the things were there. It really just was something he could not. Like the demon, he couldn't get on top of the battle. He couldn't seem to get over. It just wasn't for lack of love or lack of anything. And all I can do is think we always ask ourselves, could we have done something more? But I don't know, she adds. I think that there's a grief trap because I think ultimately everybody is responsible for their own actions and their own decisions. But we did everything. We really did everything that we could have done, and unfortunately sometimes that still isn't enough. Shortly after the news of Garrison's death in March, Janelle and Cody shared a joint statement addressing the news on their respective Instagram pages. Cody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy, Robert Garrison Brown, Janelle wrote in the post. He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory. Janelle has since paid tribute to her son on multiple occasions, including recently on what have been Garrison's 26th birthday. We are missing you terribly today. It's hard to believe you aren't here anymore, she wrote in April. I still feel you nearby sometimes, and I'm grateful we will see each other again when my journey is completed. Garrison had been part of TLC's Sister Wives since its debut in 2010. Now, exes Janelle and Cody also share daughters Maddie, Savannah, as well as sons Logan, Hunter, and Gabe. Sister Wives Season 19 returns Sunday, September 15th at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time exclusively on TLC. If you or someone you know is considering suicide, please contact the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline by dialing 988. Text STRENGTH, STRENGTH. Text STRENGTH to the crisis text line at 741-741 or go to 988lifeline.org.